Happy New Year, everyone. It's Kyle with the Case and Kyle team at Royal LePage, and today we are going to look at the market update for the month of December 2022 and comparing it with 2021. Let's jump into the numbers. All right, starting in Hamilton, we saw the average sale price go from $878,000 down by 14.7% to $748,000, and the months of inventory went from 0.3 up to 3.5. All right, moving on to Burlington, we saw the average sale price go from $1,209,000 down by 15% to $1,028,000. Now this is interesting to see because last month we saw that it was quite a bit lower month over month, but what we can see is that it's actually coming back to what is normal in the other cities as well. So this shows that last month was more of a blip, and the months of inventory went from 0.3 to 2.6. All right, finishing off in Oakville, we saw the average sale price go from $1,559,000 down by 8.3% to $1,429,000. So this is a smaller drop than what we've seen in Burlington and in Hamilton, but we'll go into that a little bit more and what that exactly means. And we saw the months of inventory go from 0.5 to 3.8. So what do all these numbers really mean? Let's start by looking at the months of inventory. What we saw in Hamilton and in Oakville is that the months of inventory has come to the mid threes. And in Burlington, it's still down in the mid twos. So what I think is happening in Burlington is that once again, it's just a blip in what's been going on in the market because of the smaller sample size. Generally speaking, what we've seen throughout the year, all three cities are very close to each other in the months of inventory, and I think this will come back and they'll all be up in the threes. But we'll have to continue to monitor this because as inventory levels continue to rise, this will definitely have an impact on prices. And the next number we want to look at is the average sale price. So as we've talked about, and as I've mentioned in past videos before, you can check the playlist in the description down below, is that the average sale price has actually seen its biggest decreases at the beginning of the year compared to the end of the year. So I wanted to break this down a little further as we finished up the whole year of 2022. And what we've seen from January to July is that in Hamilton, the average sale price dropped 16.9%. In Burlington, it came down 18.5%. And in Oakville, it came down 13%. Now from August to December, we saw it come down 4.1% in Hamilton. It actually went up 0.5% in Burlington, and it came down 17.5% in Oakville. So Burlington, Hamilton, they're pretty similar. They're off about by 4%, but what we are seeing in Oakville is quite a difference. And this could be making you wonder, well, have the prices dropped further in Oakville? And did it take longer for them to drop? That's actually not the case. So what we've talked about in previous months is that we saw this past summer in Oakville a blip we didn't see in Burlington and Hamilton, and that is the average sale price went up in the summer months. Now, we've talked about this before, it's actually the larger homes that are selling for a higher price that is bringing the whole average prices up in Oakville. So if we actually compare May to December, in Oakville, the prices are only down 1.7%. It's just impacted by that blip that we saw in the summer. So for you as a buyer or a seller, what this means is that prices in all likelihood are starting to stabilize. And we'll have to really see what happens on January 25th, which is the next interest rate hike. And this is probably going to show that either there's going to be no increase or a very small one. And if that happens, I believe a lot of the buyers are going to come back into the market, creating more competition. By no means will it go up very fast like we saw at the beginning of the year, but I do think we'll start to see a slow growth partway through the year as these buyers come back. And that's your market update for the month of December. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and the notification bell so you can stay up to date on all future market updates. Follow us for more real estate content on Facebook and Instagram, and I will talk to you next time.